Welcome to part 3 of booking spring as a family photographer. So you have your info page, you have your blog post, you have your session types, and you have your income goal. Your first marketing step is going to be to reach out to the people who have the highest trust with you, which is going to be your past clients. You can segment this out into 2 emails. You can send one to past spring clients, and you can send one to past fall clients, encouraging them to give spring a try. After that, what I recommend people do is start a series all about spring. A series is exactly what you're watching now. It's pieces of information that are separated into different segments so people can learn from you over time. This helps you stay really consistent and it helps people build trust with you. This series can take place on Instagram, through your email, or through your blog. It can also take place on all 3 of those places. It must have a local focus. So this is not an email series for you to help other family photographers. It is for families in your town to tune into what you're doing and learn more about you as the local expert family photographer. So that is the lens through which you would create this series about spring. It can be helpful tips, more about your process, anything that you can think of that will help people learn more about you, and ideally create pieces of content that are shareable to friends and family. Finally, the hardest part, actually showing up. Sales psychology tells us that people need to see things 7 to 10 times before they actually see them. And you may realize that this is true in your own consumer behavior. Maybe you are scrolling around or on the internet, on Instagram, wherever it is, you get an email about something that interests you, but you don't actually buy it until you see it a couple more times. It's the same thing for our industry as well. So this is where most marketing falls apart for family photographers because they, spoiler alert, feel that they are annoying. And so they shut down the entire thing and go quiet. Or they put out one piece of content, they perceive that it has failed, and they go dark. So you have to create a series and then keep the promise to yourself that you're going to stick with it for at least 6 to 8 weeks, because there's just not enough time to gather data if you show up one time and then never show up again. You have to give your marketing the time and space to succeed or fail, and then you can interpret the data unemotionally. Speaking of failing, that is what the last part of this series is going to be about, the mindset shifts that you need to undertake as someone who is marketing a business on the internet in 2025. How to overcome comparison, fear of judgment, fear of being perceived. So tomorrow will be dedicated to talking about those things. In the meantime, you can get to work creating a fun little series and keep the promise to yourself that you're actually going to market it.